Hey Aquarius, this is your 2019 reading, and let's see what's in store for you. So check your natal chart, find out where Aquarius resides for you. Mine is in the North Node. Yeah, North Node. Yeah, North Node. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with Aquarius? Allow these messages to come correct and direct. Correct and direct. Happy calendar New Year to you guys that celebrate the New Year. All right, let's see here. The bottom of the deck. You are totally satisfied with something, but something is behind your your is satisfaction a word? You guys are pretty much satisfied with the way things are right now. I'm feeling that you guys don't want to budge. Maybe somebody's trying to offer you something else, and you're pretty much like, nope, I'm good right here. But there's something that you're not forthcoming with, I think. All right, so your first card is the Hermit card, and this is your recent past. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Really? And you have the Six of Swords. So right off the bat in your recent past, it's like you guys have found your way. You are on your journey. You are keeping your feelings to yourself, and you are moving right along. All right, in your present, you have the Seven of Wands. You have the King of Cups dab smack in the middle. And you have the Knight of Wands. So in your present, it's like you're either pushing somebody away because you like who you're becoming. This could be a spouse. It could be a lover. It could be a really good friend. But for whatever reason, you may be pushing them away, or you're standing your ground on something. It's like this person may be missing something. You've got the Queen of Swords in your future. So you are cutting through the bullshit. You are detaching yourself with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you've lost faith in this person. And you have the Death card. So something has definitely changed. This may have something to do with a Virgo or a Scorpio at this point. But I'm definitely feeling that you're voicing yourself right now in your stance, where you're not believing in this person or this situation, and you want things to change. You're definitely keeping your emotions to yourself, even though this person may be pouring out their emotions to you. But you're still detached. You're still lacking faith in this situation. It's like you're on the defensive. That's what I'm getting. It's like either the person is missing the point, or they're missing whatever it is that you need them to be a part of, or have. They're missing something. And you have no fear about moving forward, like packing up your shit and literally moving on. I don't know, I just feel as though you've like talked to this person and you've expressed yourself, and it's falling on deaf ears, more or less. What's going on with this Six of Swords? All right, maybe you guys have agreed to disagree. There's definitely some growth. I'm sorry, you guys have basically agreed to disagree. It's like you're in agreement. You're not arguing about the shit anymore. If you're not arguing with this person anymore, then you're not arguing with this person anymore. You get what I'm saying? And I hate that this is not in focus. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Oh well, it'll adjust itself. All right, so you have the Empress card. So you are showing signs of growth, development. You are trying to create something at this point. You've got the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, there's definitely some type of offer that's being made. Maybe this person is inviting you into their lives, or maybe you're inviting something new into your life through all this work that you've been putting forth. It's like you're really thinking about things. And you're happy with your decision as far as whatever it is that you've decided to do. What's going on with this King of Wands? You are on a new freaking journey. Yeah, this person is missing something, and I think you've like spent enough time on this situation, and you're like, you know what? I need to start something new. I need to set up new boundaries. I need to set up a new foundation. I just need to be free of this. If I can pick up the card. I think that you're fixed in this decision, that no one's going to sway you either way, or this could be the other person where they're not willing to change. They're not willing to change their ways. But whoever this is, it's like you're fixed. You're like, this is it. Your mind is made up. Somebody, maybe you discovered that somebody's lied to you. Somebody's hid something from you. And you're refusing to believe whatever this person has to say to you at this point. It's like you just want to move on from it. You want to move on from it. You want to move forward. You want to leave all this bullshit behind you, and you want to start off fresh. You just want to move forward. You want to find balance. Maybe it has something to do with a Pisces, a Cancer. It could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, could be a Scorpio. What's going on with this Death card? Oh, gee, really? What's going on with this Death card? Maybe it has something to do with a marriage or some type of union. You could love this person if it is a Scorpio or a Virgo or a Cancer or a Pisces or whoever this is. It's like I want to say that you're focusing on self-love. I think that's what's changed. You're loving yourself more. You know what you want at this point with the Queen of Wands. You know what it is that you want. There's no indecision. There's no indecisiveness. You're hesitant on your decision, though. I'm not saying that you turned a blind eye, but you're kind of hesitant on whatever decision that's been made. You're dropping your guard. You went from being detached. Maybe this person came to you and said, okay, let's get married. Or, okay, you know what? I do love you. I'm sorry I haven't shown it to you. But it's like you know what you want. But for whatever reason, you're at a crossroads and you're dropping your guard. You're not as guarded as you once were. There's an offer that's being made. It's not like your conventional offer, but I think you're going to turn it down, whatever it is, because here's the Tower card. Maybe someone's offering to change. Somebody's offering to be different. Someone's offering to give you what it is that you want because they may be in fear of losing you. But you've got your Tower moment right here where things have like changed. It's not going back to the way it used to be. It's changed. What's going on with this Tower card? Yeah. Somebody, okay. So patience has like run out. There is no reconciliation. You've made up your mind. There's some choices that you need to make, though. What are those choices? Choosing perhaps not to deal with conflict. Maybe you're going to try and meet in the middle. Or maybe it's just a matter of you're still leaving. You're still going somewhere else. There's an opportunity for you. What's that opportunity? Whatever this opportunity is, it's like you're taking a pause on it. So maybe this person like started talking to you. And you started listening. You started thinking, what if? Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. But it's like, no. It's like you're really like taking thought into it. You may be wanting, or maybe this is the other person wanting to finally have some teamwork, or maybe there was a third party situation in this matter. But definitely there's like this offer that's being made. It's like you're finding your strength. With this Three of Pentacles, that could be family, that could be friends, but someone is definitely supporting you in the choice that you've made. I don't think you're going back to this person. You might be kind of thinking about like the time that you invested. You could be thinking about, I'm not getting that it's, oh, I missed this person kind of thing. I want to say that you're thinking about all the things that you missed out on because you spent time with this person and it didn't work out to what you thought it was going to be. It's like you're speaking your truth. You learned your lesson. Now you get to start over. You got the World card. Oh, wow. It's like you've grown, you're matured, you've gotten wiser, you're taking control over your life. You want things to be fair now. It could have something to do with a Libra. It could have something to do with an Aries. It could have something to do with a Leo. But now this fell on its side. Maybe you're trying to like reconstruct your foundation. You're trying to find your happy, right? We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you may have cut off communication with this person. Yeah, because it's a dysfunctional relationship. It could be with a Capricorn. You're not feeling appreciated. You're using your intuition. Maybe there's somebody in the picture that you're unaware of. Yeah, you might be, there just may be some love lost for some of you, but for others, there may be somebody in the picture that you're unaware of. Maybe there was a three-party situation, but now you're more hip to it. So now you're beginning to think, how in the hell do I start over? Do I really want to start over? Shit, that's a lot of work. Wow. You're really not looking at this person and what they're doing. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You could be... Things aren't going in your favor for some reason. Hang on, let me get another card. Why aren't things going the way that they need them to go? Because you still have love for this person. It's like you cut yourself off from this person because you still have feelings for this person. You still love this person. Even though they did you dirty, they did you wrong. You still have feelings for this person. It's causing you some form of anxiety. Maybe there's some fear there on your new adventure. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Two of Cups. So for a lot of you, you're thinking that this person is your soulmate, and probably. Now, don't forget, there's a difference between a soulmate and twin flames. A soulmate is somebody that you're supposed to learn something from or teach something to. A twin flame is basically you, the mirror image of you. That's, in a nutshell, that's what that's about. I don't know. You're half-ass happy. It's like you're trying to focus on your family and stuff that's going on there, but I don't know. That's kind of For some of you, you might be focused on your marriage or this union or what could have been. Maybe you're just trying to gain control over the situation. There you are. For a lot of you, you may be just satisfied with the way things are, and you don't want to move forward with this relationship. You're basically trying to manifest some type of new beginning, and that new beginning is going to happen. But with the Page of Wands, and it's on its side, it's like you're coming up with ideas, but you're not executing them. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out the other deck and just kind of verify, clarify what's going on. And I'm really trying not to pick up these cards one at a time. But some of them are in reverse here. Bear with me, because I'm going to try and knock out all 12 signs for the stroke of midnight. All right, Aquarius, what's going on with you guys? What are you trying to do? What are you trying not to do? What decisions do you need to make? What don't you want to come back from your past? What is it that you want to be fair? Why did you just block off all communication? Did that person like just piss you off like that? Did they hurt you like that? I don't know, but let's find out. But I definitely know you just want to move forward. You just want to go ahead and get on with your life and do what you need to do. All right, so I am going to use the steampunk deck, and I do not read this in reverse. What's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 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 All right, Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles again. There's going to be some type of new beginning in all areas of your life. Health, wealth, finances, whatever you can think of. You're going to have a new beginning in it. We have the Devil card. We have the Five of Wands. Somebody was arguing, fussing, and fighting. Damn. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And then you just kind of sat back and just kind of looked at things for how they were. You were like in the decision-making mood. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you were kind of like patiently waiting maybe for this person to like acknowledge whatever love that you guys have for each other. Could be. But definitely there's this new start, new beginning with love. I want to say it's with yourself though. You got the Chariot. You're just wanting to move forward, move on, leave all the bullshit behind you. I definitely think that maybe this person came to you and started professing their love for you. You got the Four of Swords. You really took some thought before you acted. You got the Queen of Cups. Again, you've got love for this person. You honestly do. You honestly care about this person's well-being. You don't wish them any harm. But at the same time, it's like between the arguing and shit, it's like you're finding your own self-love. You've got all this love to give, and I think you're deciding to give it to yourself. You got the Nine of Wands. It's like you're guarded. You've been hurt. You've been beat the fuck up. Emotionally, mentally. I really hope not physically, but for some of you, yeah, you have been. You've been through it. And you still love this person, but I think that you're just kind of coming to terms that you can't be with this person anymore, and you're trying to just move forward and leave it behind you. What's going on with this Page of Swords? Yeah, you're trying to get some control over your household. All right, so we've got the Emperor card, but right behind it, we've got the Four of Wands. So definitely you guys are gaining control over yourselves. You're older, you're wiser, you're more experienced. You're like getting control of your foundation, of your household. For those of you still in a relationship that haven't walked away compared to what was in the first spread, it's like now you're just kind of trying to gain control of the whole situation. I think maybe some things have been blown out of proportion, or maybe somebody had overreacted. I'm kind of getting that. Maybe somebody overreacted with something, and now you're just kind of watching like their, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that they act one way and then they switch, and then they act another way, and you're just kind of watching them kind of go through these stages, and it's like, okay, I am not crazy, you are. And it's like you're just getting control over the situation, over your household, over everything, over your happiness, you know. What's going on with this Four of Wands? It's like you're trying to bring harmony back into your life. Then you have the King of Swords. It's like you're speaking out on it. It's like perhaps all this watching that you've been doing, now it's time for you to like speak out on it and be like, motherfucker, you crazy. You go from hot to cold, cold to hot, hot to cold, and it's like, what for? You got the Page of Wands. Something may have started quickly, or maybe you had some type of idea, or it could be a new beginning. Um, and it's a new beginning of you finding your strength, your inner strength. It's like you're pulling it out of yourself. You've got the Hangman. So it's like you're, even though you have other things going on around you, whether it's work, kids, family, whatever the situation is, it's like you're taking a minute, you're taking a breath, right? Because you want to be happy. You're trying to center yourself right now. What's going on with this Chariot? With the Chariot, you got the Four of Pentacles. So you're definitely guarded, but at the same time, you're investing in your future by moving forward. You got the Seven of Cups. So you're definitely looking at your options. You're taking a look at your future. It's like, if I stay here, this is going to happen. If I leave, this is going to happen. You showed up for your reading, Aquarius. It's like you're looking for new opportunities. Things that are, you're probably looking at this point now for different symbols, numbers, messages, something that's going to help you on your path. That's going to say, this is your destiny. It's about self-discovery. It's about self-love. It's about not having to deal with the bullshit that you've been putting up with in the past, with whoever this was. Yeah, you're manifesting. This could have something to do with a Capricorn, a Leo, a Cancer, another Aquarius, an Aries. What's going on with this Magician? We've got the Page of Pentacles. There's some type of opportunity that's going to come out of this for you. There's a decision that you're going to have to make, and you're going to feel as though you're at a crossroads. What is this crossroads? What does it have to deal with? Oh, man. All right. So the way I would read this, because they all came out three at the same time, but one behind each other. So as far as the Two of Swords and clarifying that, as far as this decision that you have to make, and you're not trying to make it because you're trying to find out what is beneath whatever is being offered to you with the Page of Pentacles. It's like you have the Judgment card. So there's some type of second chance, some type of rebirth, renewal, something that's going to breathe life into you. It's going to seem like a shiny brand new fucking car, but it's actually a lemon. That's what I'm getting. But you're trying to decide, though, if you want to take the offer or not. But behind that, it's like this new start, this new beginning, building new boundaries for yourself, having structure as far as within a relationship. That's with that also applies to the Emperor. The Emperor has to do with structure. It has to do with learning your lesson and moving forward. And in order to do that, you have to get the Four of Wands as far as harmony in your life. You have to like rebuild at this point. You may not want to do it. It may not seem like the most practical thing to do right now, but it's something that has to be done in order for you to find yourself and be happy in that. And then behind that, it's like you got the Queen of Wands. So it's like you know what you want. By you setting up this new structure, going on this new journey, you deviated from the path you were supposed to be on. Now you're getting back on that path. But now you have to build up new boundaries, new structure, new rules. With that, it's like with everything that you've been through in the past, you now know what you want. Whereas before, you might not have really known what you want. You may have thought you knew what you wanted, but now you definitely know what the hell it is that you want. What's going on with this Queen of Wands? Yeah. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. You want a happy life, happy family. You want things to be united. Okay? The worst is over. You got the Ten of Swords here. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. You're not looking for the betrayal anymore. You're wanting that family unit. You're wanting that loving relationship. Hell, in the picture, you got two damn dogs. You might want two dogs or two cats, but you definitely want that symbolic union that a couple is supposed to have. That's what you're wanting. But for whatever reason, whatever happened in the past, that's over now. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You can put it behind you, because don't forget, you also had the Chariot here. Now you also have the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm not looking at that as a third party situation. I'm looking at that as you wanting to build and have teamwork with somebody. You want someone to put in as much work that as you're putting in, you want them to put in. You're worried about something though, Aquarius. What the hell are you worried about? You're trying to look at things from a different perspective, and you're basically, it's about time. I want to say that you're more like, okay, is it time yet? Is it time yet? How much time is this going to take? And do you feel as though you're running out of time for some reason? All right, so what's going on with this Nine of Wands? All right, so again, with this Nine of Wands, it's like, or I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa, I said Nine of Wands. To clarify the Nine of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Let me get one more card here. And then we have the Three of Cups. So by you changing how you look at things, how you perceive things, how you do things, how you calculate things, how you work things out, it's like you're going to find your happiness. You really are. You're going to find your happiness. Because here you've been doing the same thing the same way over and over again. And I think you're going to end up, because you're waiting, because of time, you're going to change that one thing about you. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's more like you're willing to invest now. You're wanting to start over now, because you know it's going to bring you this celebration. You know it's going to bring you this happiness. We've got the Empress and we have the Moon card. So you're definitely growing. You're definitely being productive, and you're creating now. Okay? You're manifesting this, because we had the Magician up here. So with right before or right after the Star card. So with this opportunity, with you being on this path and finding your destiny, it's like you're starting to manifest things now. With the Empress card, it's like you're growing and you're creating. There's something that you're not seeing, though. There's something that you're missing along the way. Could have something to do with the Pisces. Could have something to do with the Taurus. You have the Hierophant here. For some of you, you may be like stuck in the, oh, I'll never get married, or I'll never get married again, or I don't want a relationship. I think you're missing the point. I think you had to go through this experience to know what kind of relationship that you wanted. There's definitely a lesson that was learned, and I think you learned it. It was taught to you. We have the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely a new beginning, some type of communication that may be coming in, but it's definitely achievement on your part. You may not be willing to accept it at first. You might revert back towards, wow, all this time I wasted. Why did I even bother? That kind of thing. But in that moment, you're going to stop thinking those thoughts. If you're depressed, it's going to end. It's going to stop. That's what this Tower moment means. The ending to all of that sorrow, all of that heartache, because you've got this new beginning that's coming up. There may be some obstacles in the way, and I think the obstacle is you. Being stuck in your head. Excuse me. You got the Five of Swords. There's going to be some type of conflict. Excuse me. And then you have the Eight of Swords. You're going to feel like there's some type of restriction, or that there's some type of hindrance on your part. But stop that, because you got the World card. Things are going to be going in your favor as far as this completion. You're not going to have to repeat it again, because you learned your lesson with the World card. And you're going to be satisfied at that point. You just have to get out of your own way, Aquarius. You got to get out of your head. Stop refusing to accept what the universe is offering you. What you want and what you need are two different things. You may want a person, but do you really need that person? That's how you're going to find your happiness. You need to figure out the difference between wants and needs. And stop being in your head so much. Excuse me. Once you get out of your head and you just kind of look at the situation for what it is, instead of analyzing it and, well, you know, maybe it's this way because of that, or maybe if I had done, or maybe if they did, or stop trying to figure out the other damn person. Stop it. Because you already know what they're about. You've already figured them out. So why are you still trying to figure them out? Leave it alone. Excuse me. If it's not working, it's not working. You've put in the time, you put in the energy, and you've even gone back and you started thinking about it again with the 5 of Cups. Damn, I invested all this time. Stop that. So what if you've invested time? If you've invested a year, 3 years, 6 years, 10 years, 18 years, 20 years, 30 years. If it's not working, if you're not happy, stop looking at what you invested, because it ain't coming back. Let it go. Move forward. Your happiness is just beyond the ridge. Go for it. Now I'm about to get out of here because I'm choking. But don't worry. Your happiness is around the corner. All right, Aquarius. I got to go get my inhaler. Have a great New Year's. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, and if you want, I still have the special going on. So if you want your own personal reading with your own personal energy, an hour is $20. 30 minutes is $15. You can email me at 1214epiphanyplace@gmail.com. If you're in the Facebook group, you can inbox me, and I'm also on Instagram. All right, you guys. Oh, and just be aware that in January we have the solar eclipse. I believe it's on the 5th. And then we have the lunar eclipse that's on the 21st, I think. I've got my notes, but they're in another room. But just be aware that people and their attitudes and their moods are going to change. They're going to be very moody. People are going to be short. Excuse me. Some people are going to be really clingy, and some people are going to want their freedom. So just kind of be prepared for that. That way, when it happens, you'll know how to react. The best way to handle it is not to react. All right, you guys, you take care. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.